Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the garden with me. Today is going to be a quick planting video. I want to get into the ground the rose and the second juniper parsoni that I have been holding on the side there. I'm doing an experiment uh, this time. As I mentioned before, well, first of all, you can see that I'm back here in the bedroom garden, so that's where I'm going to be planting the other two plants. But I'm going to be planting them in my trouble area. So as I mentioned before, I have this trouble spot where, because there are no gutters on the house, the rain comes down. And the biggest part of where the rain comes is in a corner over here. So I'm going to take you to this corner so you can see where my issue is. And we're going to plant over here, and I'll explain what I'm hoping for. So let me turn the camera around so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, everyone, this is my trouble spot here. The rain comes down from the gutter. The majority of it comes off of the side of the house and down in this section here, which is why I have rocks here just to kind of help with drainage. And I have a wider section here to catch the water. I've typically put either nothing here or some pots. I'm going to try to plant in the ground. And this is, again, an experiment. I'm going to see how these hold up. If they look like they're not doing good when the rainy season comes, then I'll move them before they're damaged. But we'll see what happens. But what I want to do is that second juniper parsoni that I have. I planted the first one on the other side of the bedroom garden. I'm going to plant this one here in front of the window. And I'm going to flank it with two roses. I have one red double knockout rose here. I'll get a second to put right here. But for now, I'm going to plant what I have. So, wish me luck that they stand up to the water coming down. We'll see what happens. But I don't really want this to be bare. So we'll see. Like I said, if it doesn't work out, I can move them before they're damaged. So let's get started planting. I have to move some of the rock out of the way just to make it easier to dig into the ground. I didn't lay a weed fabric down when I put the rock down. I just no, I didn't plant the rocks. I just put the rocks down. Um, like I said, I've always never really known what to do with this area. I just pulled up a big chunk of concrete. Oh, my goodness. Okay. When I first started working in the yard, I was pulling up big chunks of concrete throughout these beds that I was making along the edge of the house. I don't know what they're from. Haven't figured that out yet. believe it or not, the soil is actually not too bad. It is some red clay in here, but it's really not bad at all. I'm surprised. Weeds drive me crazy, but you can't do anything about them. Just try to stay on top of it, which isn't always hard to do when life gets busy. Just loosening up the root system. This one, the roots they look really healthy, but they are a little bit compacted. Let me show you, but not bad at all. Looks really good. There's a little bit more, a little bit better look there. A little bit wider. All right. Now on to the rose. This side of the hole is just red clay. Kind of moist, but not holding a lot of water or anything, but just red clay. So we'll see how this rose does over here. And it will be just to the side of where the majority of the water comes pouring down. And the rest of the water that comes pouring down hits this front section here, right in front of these rocks. So I kind of have it designed so that the white rocks which are on the outer portion here, are where the water hits, and the brown rocks are more on the inside. Water doesn't hit there, but of course, because the water's coming down, it's going to have some water build up. All right, let me take a step back and take a look. I guess it would help if I moved the bucket of dirt. Okay, let's see. So what do you guys think? A rose on this side, a rose on that side? Why rose? Because I already have it and I don't have to go out and buy something else. So I can start with the rose. And again, I got that from the Houston Garden Center sale. So I got 3 of them. 2 of the double red knockout roses are over there on the other side of the bedroom garden here, which you saw me plant those a couple of days ago. Oh, well, maybe a week ago. And I had one more, so I think it will look good, and I'm praying and hoping that it will stand up. Right now, we don't have to worry about it, and of course, it doesn't rain every day. I just need it to hold up for when that rainy season comes in the spring, which doesn't last long, but it's still enough to damage whatever can't withstand it. So let's put the rock back down and then see what we've got. All right, guys, let's take a close-up look at what I've done today. All right. So I've got the rock around the base, but not all of the way up to the plant so that the soil can have some access to be watered. The rose. This is the juniper parsoni. It is just a little bit higher above ground. And then this empty spot over here will be where the second double red knockout rose will go. And the rose is a little bit more above ground too, just so that they're not deeper in and, you know, getting waterlogged. But that is what it looks like, guys. I think it's going to look good. And so we'll see how this experiment works out for us. All right, guys, I want to thank you for joining me today in the garden and following me along as I plant up my new backyard. I hope you can get out today, work in your garden, do whatever it is that you love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.